I was sitting here before I pressed play on the video, and I'm like, do I want to eat first, or do I want to go ahead and start Virgo's message? Because I was feeling Virgo today, but Virgo or Virgo cross-watcher, whoever's here, but clearly I decided to wait. I didn't eat yet. I'll eat. If I have to, I'll pause the video and get something to eat, but for now, it's all about you, my love. We have a message today, and I'm feeling a little heavy-hearted. I'm hearing heavy-hearted. Heavy-chested is what I'm feeling. So watch your breathing. Maybe your breathing's felt a little weird lately, or has something to do with anxiety. Unless you guys have asthma or something, but I'm getting something to do with anxiety. But I did say heavy heart, didn't I? So, somebody has a heavy heart here. Heavy heart, short of breath. It's like as if someone's got a bit of anxiety because there's something they need to get off their chest. And whatever this is causing a great bit of anxiousness in someone, or maybe it's something someone needs to do. Like someone knows they need to do something and this is causing a great deal of stress. And this could either be you or someone connected to your energy, but I'm calming down as I speak, so maybe someone got worked up here, or they've been getting worked up about, maybe it's just energetically. I felt like that. Yeah, definitely. So something could be going on, or several somethings could be going on in an individual's life here where it's like there's just a lot and I feel overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I just need to take a minute, if this is you and you feel like you get to a place where you need to just take a minute, feel free to do that. That's really good for you. That's healthy for you. And you don't have to explain anything. Now, there will be people who won't like this and they'll demand you explain, whoever it is, people at work, your partners, your family, friends, whoever, because over time people feel entitled to our energy. They feel entitled to know certain things, and they say it's not respect if we don't do it, or it's whatever, they label it a lot of things. But if you do not have malicious intent, if you do not have any sort of, foul mindset here where you're doing something intentionally to harm other people or to keep them guessing, keep them waiting, then however other people choose to perceive you and your actions by being quiet, pulling away, taking a moment for yourself, that's on them. That's not on you, Virgo or Virgo crosswatcher. And if this isn't you, again, this could be another person experiencing, maybe there's a lot of shame, shame from their past, shame for what they're currently going through. There's just, there's a lot of shame. For some, there could be a lot of fear of loss, fear of abandonment. There's just a lot someone's going through at one time. I see somebody falling down the stairs. I legit see somebody at the top of some stairs and then they're falling back down. Maybe some of you have fallen downstairs before. I see somebody with socks on sliding down wooden stairs and it scrapes their back. But if we're talking about a spiritual thing, which if you're new here, spirit gives me visions mostly. I get a lot of things. I get smells, I get all kind of stuff. But I bleeped myself. Usually I cuss. I'm getting better. Except for the last video I said fuck 50 times. Anyways. What does it matter? I mean, who even came up with the words? We're not getting into that again. But all right, what was I saying? I also have an attention disorder, so I'm all over the place. Yeah. And sliding down the stairs. There we go. Falling downstairs. If it's a spiritual thing, this could be maybe someone's spirit guides or ancestors trying to tell somebody, hey, it's okay to experience a downcline in life. And sometimes this is when we most discover ourselves, when we dig deep, when we go within. It's all about perspective. Yes, are you falling down the stairs? Yeah. If you're not, someone else is. Yes, are you going to get scraped up on the way down? Oh, yeah. Is it going to be fun? You going to come out injured? Oh, the likelihood is it's pretty hot. Yeah. Your probability is not looking good. But are you going to have such a story to tell after it's done? Hell yeah, because what a ride. You know what I mean? When you go down there, on every step down, there's something that maybe you missed on the way up. You ever watched a movie over and over again? Maybe not back to back, but Maybe you've seen a specific movie. I'm hearing seven. I'm hearing 7 times 7. You've seen a specific movie several times. Okay? And every time you're like, there's no way I didn't catch that the first time, the 5th time. That, you know what I mean? But you always find something new. If it's a song, let's say it's not a movie and it's a song, you will hear something or you'll pick up the message and you never saw it before, right? It's like that. So don't look at the decline or the descent necessarily as something, you know, negative. Look at it as whatever it's like a breakthrough. Someone could be making a spiritual breakthrough right now. This could be you. Pat yourself on the back. That shit ain't easy. Hell no. That shit is, whew. Oh, God. I mean, like, people, I know you know what I mean. Like, I'm just letting you know, if you're going through this, I completely sympathize with you, because been there, and I'm going to go through it again and again and again until I die, you know, or my body dies and I go wherever I go, you know, because it's literal hell. We think that the things that we go through when we don't choose a spiritual path are hard. Buddy. Oh, shit. Right? Like, you know what I mean? For those of you who, like, your life is a spiritual path, that's what it is. That's what you focused on. That's where you've chosen to go. That's what you know your purpose is, or one of your main purposes. Like, you're really walking the path, right? Now tell me that all the things that you thought were hard before, tell me that you're like, man, I wish I would have just shut the hell up. Because that was nothing compared to this. This is like the real work. You know what I mean? That's why it's called spiritual work. It's fucking work. And it's difficult and it's hard and but like, what a warrior, you know? What a fucking warrior you are. Like, you don't even realize how strong you are, and that everything, I mean, like, you really have no clue how incredibly powerful you are until you start discovering your true self. And through loss and hurt and descent and falling down flights of stairs, you know, through that you discover so many layers of yourself, so you're better able to tap into things that, like, most people can't, because they don't go there. They're scared, which is understandable. Shit, yeah, you know, hell yeah, it's scary. Look what we had to go through. Look what, you know what I mean? It's like this. Let's say you owned a mansion. Let's say, I'm gonna draw a box. Here is Virgo, or Virgo crosswatcher. Here's your mansion, my love. You own a mansion. Hope my teat isn't popping out over here. It's definitely not something you want to see, I promise. Here's this mansion of yours. Got trees, whatever. Don't even picture the outside. Inside are, I don't know why 12 is coming to me. I heard 12. I'm also hearing 12 gauge. But anyway, could be like ears. Somebody could have their ears gauged or did, or something to do with gauge. Could be a name. Engaged. Could be also something. But 12 or breaking down to a 3. All of these things could be specific. I'm definitely channeling your energy strongly. Your Virgo today is strong. Okay. And in this mansion, you have 12 rooms. Okay. But because you don't know what's in these rooms, let's say you purchase this property and it's like a haunted mansion. Because you don't know what's down these hallways. I mean, this place is big. That's a lot of rooms. You just don't tap into the other ones. You just leave them alone, let them collect dust. You don't want to go in those motherfuckers, because what if? You know, what if you don't come out of it? What's waiting on you there? What if? So you just stay in the rooms you're comfortable in. Let other people tackle the other rooms. Like if you get a maid or something, they'll handle it. You don't need to go in there. Then why in the fuck would you get a mansion if you don't want to know the ins and outs of it? That don't make no damn sense. You know what I mean? It's like the idea of that. I'm not saying anyone's done that. I mean, maybe. But the idea of it is here, your beingness is a mansion. I think there's a song even by NF called Mansion. You should definitely hear those lyrics. If you haven't heard that song, look up the song by NF, Mansion. That's exactly, oh, I got chills. Woo! That's exactly this message today for Virgo or someone attached to your energy. It's like, what is the point in this life? Truly ask yourself this. You know, you probably already have, because you're doing the spiritual work. Is, if I'm not digging deep on what all is in here, what am I composed of? What is me? What does that mean? What identity have I assumed? What have I become that now I need to unbecome? I don't want to become anything. I just want to be me. And how do I get to being me authentically? Well, discovering the whole fucking mansion. And that's scary. Because you don't know what the fuck is in there. But most people are scared to do that. And at one time you were too. And you're doing it. And the shit is hard. It's fucking hard. It is rough, but you know what? As I'm talking to you, do you understand right now what I'm about to tell you is so beautiful? I love you so much. I feel like I'm overwhelmed with love for whoever's watching this video. I just want to pour my heart out to you because I know what you've gone through, what you're going through, what you're going to continue to go through, because I just, you know, it's part of it. We understand it's part of it. It's part of the game. I don't know. I just keep thinking of all these examples of how people are in real life. Like if you have a baby, let's say you give birth to a child or someone you have a baby with someone. That'd be like never changing the child because you just don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. So like you don't want to look at their feet. Maybe you don't like feet. Maybe you don't like hands. So you just cover them up the whole time. Like what the fuck? It's your kid. You got to clean them for one. You got just same thing as the mansion with you get undiscovered parts. You have to. How is it something that you love? And I'm talking about the mansion, the baby. All of this is like us, right? How do you fully get to where you truly love something without just it being words? How do you mean it? If you don't discover the whole fucking thing, if you're not digging deep trying to understand it entirely, and even if you can't, you just kind of accept it. You accept the parts you don't understand. But if you never discover all the parts of you, or you never at least seek, then who are you? Who's the real robots here? The machines or us? I mean, they had to get the idea from somewhere. He doesn't just shit it out of nowhere. We're the fucking robots, and we have to deconstruct. We have to, and we're all different. You know, I mean, we're connected, but we're all different, and we all have different purposes here. And so, what a magnificent energy. Like, whoever you are, somebody's coming through really strongly, a group of you, all over the world right now. And I mean, what a leader. Maybe perhaps you know that you're a leader, or you should be leading. This is your calling. In whatever way you want to lead, you have your own unique, creative way that you're gonna do you know. But some of you are absolutely being called to lead if you're not already, because how many people have the balls to do what you're doing? Not many. You guys ever seen the movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou? If you haven't, look up the clip from Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's this man going down the railroad tracks. I'm getting the image in my head from that movie where he's talking to the three guys and he says something like, you will meet he's kind of telling them their fortune, and it literally happens. It actually happens. Like, there's almost this energy here for you, Virgo or Virgo cross watcher, that you know. Now, I don't know how you know. I don't know if your own gut and intuition told you this, or someone else, maybe a spiritual leader, maybe someone who could see something. But someone's told you something and you feel it, like you know it's coming, you know it's about to happen, you can sense it, all of that, right? I actually feel that if you're kind of feeling a little bit like maybe you're outgrowing your environment, that's the vibe I get. Like something in you is outgrowing it. The deeper you dive, the more that other things that you've identified with don't really identify with you anymore. Like it's an aspect or a side of you, but it's not this part of you. And so you're more so focused on this part of you now, right? Well, wherever you're focusing on, whatever you're paying attention to, giving your energy to, this is what's growing for you right now, even if it doesn't feel like it. But just like, you know, you've heard it said before, the arrow goes back before it goes forward. See what I'm saying? So if you feel like a little setback in your life right now, or whoever this is connected to you, if they do, it's just temporary. And whoever, you're going to meet someone on this journey, if you haven't already, who's on this path with you. Now, they still have their own purposes, you know, and they may not be something that you and them will do together, but there is something that y'all will do together. Now, this could be someone coming in the form of like a friend, or someone in the form of a teacher, a leader, but we're all teachers and students. We're all students, most importantly. Interesting. You have a really nice message today. I love it. And the heavy heart is gone. Like, I feel a lot better. All right, mansion. Something about discovering all aspects of your mansion, of your beingness, and not being afraid to go where you haven't gone before, not being afraid to discover new things about yourself. And this is where on this path you're going to encounter others who are doing the same. One in particular who seems to be very important, or vice versa. This is someone who's encountering a particular person who's very important on their spiritual journey, and that would be you. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.